Hey, I'm Evan Pantazi. I'm talking to you today about writing a new book. I've been working on it for a little bit, but it's so hard to write a book about a subject that we keep discovering about. If as soon as you put something down on paper, you find something new that you want to add, and it changes the whole dynamic of the art. So it's really hard to nail this thing down. I'm working on it. I mean, it is. This is going to be my ninth book, and it's exhausting to write a book. There's a lot that has to go into it. A lot of compilation, a lot of rereading and reading again. And this one is going to be more or less the book that describes Kyusho as I've seen it over the past decades, and how to work it more properly, and ties into the old world Kyusho as compared to the new systems that have popped up today, using pressure points and traditional Chinese medical terms, theories, and all that kind of stuff. So I want to relate it to a style in particular. I think I'm going to pick Weichi that I use as my base model, the forms of Sanshin, Seisan, Sanseiru, and Superenpai, and also the three animal styles that are inherent in those, being the white crane, the black tiger, and the dragon. Now, I've mentioned a few things about this before, just hinting around. There's so much depth to this stuff, and when you take an art as old or as original looking to the Chinese model, as Weichi Panganun, and you start looking at the hand positions, the relation to the Bubishi, the relation in Kyusho or Demak, if you will, and you start looking at what these old masters figured out. It's just totally amazing. And compare that now, or not compare, but add in the modern medical advances that we have today and the scientific discoveries that we have today. It's just amazing what has been recorded through the time vehicle known as kata. And it's really exciting to work on, just very difficult to write about, because again, every day I practice kata every day. And you get out there and you start practicing Sanshin, and all of a sudden Sanshin changes. You start practicing Nahanchi changes. You practice another form like Tai Chi. Tai Chi changes, Tensho changes. It changes every day, because now your mind is working not on the performance of the art to make it look exactly the same as it always does, but your mind is going on targets and applications rather than working on the body yourself. You're working on thinking about the opponent. And that changes the dynamic, and every day your katas, they change. They mutate. Some days you get a really great session in, and you discover so many things. Other days you're just concentrating on your breathing and trying to go through the form and envision what you're working on. So it's a fun thing to do, for me anyway. I don't do crossword, I don't do Sudoku. What I do is I look at kata and analyze it, and that's how I plan on keeping my mind younger and keep on producing great information for people. And I appreciate you all coming here to the YouTube channel and listening to the ramblings of this particular martial artist, but it's really important information, I think. Otherwise, I wouldn't be spending so much of my time. Now, I just stopped traveling for the year. I take December and January off. In January, I head down. I do one private session down in Florida, where I like to take some time off. This time I'm going away for 3 weeks, but in December, January is my licensing period. Also enjoying the holidays with my family. So I've been delving into the book a little bit more in my spare time. And again, wow, is it hard to get your thoughts down and then all of a sudden you go out the next morning, you do the katas, and you think, wow, did I word that right? Should I word it differently? Look what I just thought of. So it is going to take a little longer to put this book together than I originally thought. I'm not in a rush with it. I want to make sure that if I do put it into a set pattern instead of a dynamic changing thing like my YouTube channel here, or my blog on my website, that I can change on a daily basis. I can update, I can change my mind on, okay, I looked at it this way, let's look at it this way, and I found out that by working this concept through in, the hands-on applications, that it works better, or it's more refined, or we found something else. It's real hard to put that in paper and then just automatically stop and call it a day, because again, it changes. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in. I hope to have many more videos coming out. More information, of course, on the blog will be happening every Friday. And we keep evolving.